lumapag sa Brunei hanggang pumunta ng KB. Nagpuyat po kami sa kakahintay sa inyo because we love you. Sundin si tatay. Ito tayo, totoo tayo. Mahal na mahal ka namin. Isang parang yun ang sinubuo kay tatay. Hindi lang si NCL President at si MFG. Isang batalyon. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I am honored to present to you our next guest of honor, none other than Elpidio PCG SGM CNF Lapigo Rubio Jr. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Kinabahan ako sa introduction sa akin. Actually, one of the company of lobbyist group of companies lang yung hinawakan ko company. Anyway, sabi ko sa kanila kanina, yung introduction mo sa akin, simple lang, short lang. Huwag mahaba kasi maiksi lang din sasabihin ko. Kinabahan ako dahil tinanong niya ako sa aking love life. Para gusto ko, sabihin ko na lang doon sa kanila pag nagtanong complicated. Anyway, Perting Bugaya, taga-Takaw eh. Honorable Sir Pete Philippine, Sir. Filipino Association President, Ma'am Wong. The rest of Filipino Association officers. To our National Corporate Founder, Incorporator, Chief Prinster, Jen, and the rest of the officers of the CSI and members, good afternoon. Kinabahan ako nung nagsalita si Chief Prinster. Sabi ko, mahaba at atong speech niya, baka nag-expect sila sa akin, mahaba lang din. Kasi galing ako Pilipinas pa. Pero anyway, ang sasabihin ko rito, hindi issue yung mahaba o maiksi, kundi yung totoo. Noong binuksan nang sumali sila sa Guardian, sa DCSI, then later on, nagpaalam sila sa akin na bubuksan nila ang cooperative. At first, duda ako, natakot ko, baka kasi magamit sa scam yung mga members. So, yun din ang reaction ng ibang members doon sa Gadong at sa ibang part ng Brunei. Pero pumayag ako. Bakit? Kilala ko kasi ang mga taong mamumuno at nagbubukas. Alam ko hindi sila scammer. Ako ang unang naniwala sa kanila. And then, now, tingnan nyo. Yung pinaliwanag sa atin, malaki na ang cooperative nila. At isa ako sa testigo sa mga proyekto nila sa Mindanao, Visayas, and Luzon. Ganun na ka, laki ang nagawa ng cooperative nito sa loob ng 3 taon. So, ang gusto ko lang sana mangyari, marami pang taon ang darating sa cooperative nito na sana hindi masira. Ako man din ay isa sa natulungan ng cooperative na to. Hindi lang ninyo alam. Nung panahon ng pandemya, marami pa po sa mga kababayan natin ang hindi totally nakaabot sa kahirapan. Hanggang ngayon. Naghihikaos pa. Pero dahil tayo ay may lahing Pilipino, lumalaban tayo. Tuloy-tuloy nating kinakanker o nilalabanan ng kahirapan. Hindi ito kahirapan ng kasalanan natin ng gobyerno, kundi sino pa masisi natin sa pandemya? Diba? Ito ang nakikita ko sa lahat ng mga Pilipino, lalo-lalo na sa labas ng bansa. Kayo yun, isa kayo sa mga nakikitaan ko na gano'n. Patuloy lang po ninyong ipaglaban ang ating lahi. Hindi sa gira, kundi para harapin ang mga problema ang kinakaharap natin araw-araw. Noong unang first anniversary ng BAGWIS, nandito ata ako, nakikitahan niyo ako. At naalala ko, nakita na kami Ma'am Wong. At yung katabi ko pala sa kanan ay classmate ko sa Siliman University, yung Vice President ata ng ating Filipino Association. Siya po ay isang engineer din pala. So, and the rest of the officers, parang familiar ako sa iba. At yung iba naman, parang ngayon ko lang nakita. Anyway, kaya ko dinibert yung aking speech kasi parang napansin ko, masyado na kayong seryosong tumitingin sa akin. Huwag naman ganyan. Parang kayong galit sa akin eh. Kita nyo, tumatawa kayo, pero hindi man lang kayo marunong pumalakpak, magmula ka lang. Diba sabi ko, sa isang bayan sa Bicol, may pinuntahan ako, maraming aswang. Madaling malaman yung mga aswang kasi hindi sila magpapalakpak sa'yo kahit gaano kaganda sinabi mo. So dito sa Brunei, walang aswang dito, di ba? Sige nga, tingnan na natin. Makita nyo, dapat ganun ka lakas ang palapak natin kay Sir Pit kanina. Palapakan natin si Sir Pit. Palapakan natin ang Filipino Association. Palapakan natin sila dahil binigyan tayo ng oras nila dito. Ang kasama na tayo. Hindi pa lang sa atin. Wala naman tayo, hindi naman natin sila binayaran, di ba? Anyway, pag-usapan natin ang Guardians. Ang Guardians Brotherhood ay napakalaki sa buong mundo. At alam naman ninyo, yung nangyari, napakarami natin nabasag ng maraming beses. Pero itong ating GCs ay hindi tayo exempted sa kabasagan ng maraming beses. Pero pilit natin, ang mundo kasi natin ay tumulong sa ating bansa at sa lipunan. Kung mapansin niyo sa mga bayan-bayan, sa lahat ng lugar sa Pilipinas, kung saan may GCs ay, tayo ay recognized na munisipyo.
Our guest of honors, Honorable Pete Raymond V. Delphi, Charlie Lefar, Madam Maria Luisa Ramos Wong, Elpidio PCGS GM CNF Latigo Rubio Jr., distinguished guests, Board of Directors, officers, and members of the BAGWIS AGILA Davao Chapter Cooperative, friends, visitors, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome to the 3rd General Assembly and General Membership Annual Dinner 2022 of BAGWIS AGILA Davao Chapter Cooperative. The opening remarks to be given by a former union president, PCOP employees, advisor to the board, BAGWIS AGILA Cooperative, national corporate founder, GSSI Kingfisher BAGWIS AGILA KB Brunei Chapter, and of course, chairman, the Filipino Association in Brunei Darussalam, KB and Syria District. Let us give a warm round of applause to Mr. Renato NCF Register T. Figueroa for his opening remarks.
Puro tanong. I was very surprised because I saw the program. It is welcome address now. So, video kinaas ko din. Okay lang, no? So, I would like to greet our guest of honor today, Honorable PT Raymond Gidelpin, Minister at Consul General, Justice Affairs, LPQ, PCGSG, MCNF, Latigo Rubio Jr., GCSI Founding National Chairman, Worldwide. Our special guest, Maria Luisa Ramos Wong, our beloved President, Filipino Association, delegates of all the Executive Committee of the Filipino Association that we have today. Our guest, Hassan? Yasir. And then, Yasir, our very good friend also. Brothers and sisters, dito ngayon. Friends, gentlemen, good afternoon. I would like to start for a short account. Sabi pinuna kanina ni Chris Malo, na nung nagsalo-salo tayo, pati hindi ka nagpanong. Sabi ko, doon kasi sa salo-salo, hindi ako mag-speak. Pero dito sa BAGWIS, binigyan nila ako ng pagkakataon mag-speak. No? So, we'll go this way. So, una, baka nataka kayo, saan mo na itong BAGWIS AGILA Davao Chapter Cooperative? No? I'll give you what you call that, a little bit history. Kasi nung malito akong chairman dito sa FA, dito sa TV, yung opisina ko na puno ng reklamo, no? Ang reklamo, karamihan, pagdating doon, away sa pera. Kasi, pumunta doon, sabi nga, chairman, ayaw magbayad ng utang, siya ganito. Tapos yung isa naman, hanggang sa dumadami. Then, I think something. Sabi ko, parang may mali dito. So, that's why we create this BAGWIS cooperative sa lahat ng mga inumisa namin dito sa lahat ng GCSI sa BAGWIS AGILA. So, for that 2 years, medyo hindi naman but we are very lucky, no? Hindi ko lang sabihin kung magkano. But to tell you frankly, it is a huge and voluminous, sabihin na natin responsibility na nandoon ngayon sa kooperatiba. How much? Yes. Hindi na natin sabihin. But you will see that later na yun ay magbibigay tayo, no? Hindi sa tayo tumatanggap, hindi tayo ang nagbibigay. So, yun ang background nitong kan. And then, that time, dito naman siya, si Sir Pete. Nilapit namin ito sa road sa embassy. Then ito si yung sa kultura. Sabi na, pwede yan, no? Kasi ganito, ganyan. Sabi ko, it's okay. But we have to survive. Then, pagkatapos yan, lumapit kami sa IP. Then, sa magandang loob ng lahat ng Filipino Association Officers, tinanggap ang BAGWIS AGILA Davao Chapter Cooperative. Kasamahan ko dyan. No? Kaya sinubihan din namin kung ano naman ang kailangan, nag-ano naman kami, nag-contribute. At that time, parang medyo yung sa una namin, dahil sabi nila, ano yung magiging achievement, no? Actually, one of our platform is to prepare all the OFW, not only this side, in coming back home in the Philippines. Kasi marami tayong mga programa, yung gobyerno natin na hindi alam ng OFW at saka. So yun ang, ano talaga namin yung direction, no? Yun ang direction. Which is si Labat Melissa. Really proud. Kaya lagi yung ano namin, meetings doon. So marami na namin natulungan doon. At the same time, itong tawag natin na sistema natin, na mga proyekto natin, hindi lang dito yan sa hindi lang dito sa sa DCI-TV. Kung hindi, marami na tayong mga natulungan doon sa Pilipinas, no? Na mga kapatid din natin. So, yun ang background ng BAGWIS AGILA Davao Chapter Cooperative.
Has entered the Department of Foreign Affairs in January 2000. Before his first foreign posting, he served in the Office of American Affairs as Assistant Director for the Division for the United States, then as Acting Director for the Canada Division. He was subsequently appointed as Special Assistant of the Undersecretary for International Economic Relations for the World Trade Organizations, WTO. In the Department of Foreign Affairs, he was the Director at the Office of the United Nations and other international organizations, UNIO, and was in the Office of the Secretary of Foreign Affairs as Executive Director of the Department Legislative Liaison Unit, DLLU. He was posted as Third Secretary and Vice Consul at the Philippine Embassy in Moscow, Russia. Then as Second Secretary and Consul at the Philippine Embassy in Tokyo, Japan. In 2009, he was designated as First Secretary, Consul, and Alternative Permanent Representative of the Philippines to the United Nations Office in Vienna, UNOV, while serving at the Philippine Embassy and Permanent Mission in Vienna, Austria. In May 2018, he was appointed as First Secretary and Consul at the Philippine Embassy, Bandar Seri Begawan, Brunei, Darussalam. Then promoted to Minister and Consul the following year. In January 2022, he was promoted to Minister and Consul General. He has a Master's in International Development Studies from the National Graduate Institute for Policy Studies in Tokyo, Japan. A Bachelor of Arts in Economics from the De La Salle University, and a Bachelor of Science in Commerce, major in Management of Financial Institutions from De La Salle University. He also studied German language at the University of Vienna. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I am very privileged to introduce to you our guest of honor and speaker for this afternoon. May I request everyone to please stand and give a resounding warm applause to the Minister and Consul General to the United States, Honorable P. Raymond V. Delphine. Charger the Board.
Thank you very much. seats. As I was listening to the introduction, which I drafted myself, I felt very scared. Parang ang dami kong pinag-aralan. Anyway, so good afternoon, Mr. Renato Tejero, Advisor of the BAGWIS AGILA Davao Chapter Cooperative, Ms. Jeanette R. Santiago, Chairwoman of the BAGWIS AGILA Davao Chapter Cooperative, Mr. Elpidio Rubio Jr., Ms. Maria Luisa Ramos Wong of the Filipino Association, members of the Board of Directors of BAGWIS AGILA Davao Chapter Cooperative, officers and members of the cooperative, mga kapwa kong Pilipino, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. On behalf of Ambassador Marian Jocelyn R. Tirol Ignacio and the personnel of the Embassy of the Philippines in Bandar Seri, Begawan, I would like to congratulate BAGWIS AGILA Davao Chapter Cooperative on your third General Assembly and General Membership Annual Dinner. Another year has come and gone, and what a year it has been for all of us. Year-end gatherings are times to celebrate successes and achievements, but they are also opportunities to reflect on the past and to look forward to the year ahead. 2022 was a landmark year. 2022 was a year of innovation and change. 2022 was a call for unity. 2022 was a challenge for recovery at the tail end of the pandemic. The past 3 years were difficult for us, all of us, the Filipino community in Brunei, Darussalam. Yet we came together and found ways to thrive in the unique circumstances we found ourselves facing. Tayo'y nagbuklod at nagtulungan dito sa Brunei para malampasan natin ang mga kakaibang pagsubok na dinala ng pandemya. For the Philippine Embassy, the year was not without obstacles to overcome. But there have also been many great accomplishments for us in 2022. Most of which were possible because of our good partnerships with the Filipino community in Brunei. I believe that 2023 will present more opportunities for us to collaborate with the Filipino community organizations here in the Sultanate. For next year, I would like to announce, and I'm very happy to do this, that the Philippine Embassy will have Sunday consular services every quarter. That is we have scheduled a total of 8 outreach services for next year. The first Sundays of the second month of every quarter, it will be at the embassy. So at the embassy will be open during the first Sunday of February, May, August, and November. Then we will have 4 other outreach services for Kuala Bilay and Tutong. So our first consular outreach for 2023 here in Kuala Bilay will be on February 26, 2023. That is the last Sunday of February. And we will have we will also have a second one in July, in August, the last Sunday of August, here in Kuala. And then we will have two other consular outreach services in Tutong in May and in November. Today we live in an interesting era in world history, marked by a rapidly changing globe, coping with geopolitical tensions in the South China Sea, in Ukraine, economic turmoil, and climate change affecting us, especially our families and friends back in the Philippines. Uncertainty abounds around these uncertain times, and the Philippines and Brunei Darussalam are not spared from these changes affecting our planet today. It is our hope in the Philippine Embassy that we, the members of the Filipino community here in Brunei Darussalam, will remain in step with the changes affecting us. Mahalaga na alamin natin ang mga nangyayari sa Pilipinas at importante din na alam natin ang mga pagbabago dito sa Brunei Darussalam, lalo na yung mga bagay-bagay na nakakaapekto sa ating pamumuhay sa bansang ito. The Philippine Embassy is here to support the Filipino community here in Brunei, so please feel free to approach us, although as Mr. Renato has said earlier, konting pasensya na po at hindi lahat ay pwede namin gawin. We might be in a position of prominence, but we have very strict regulations governing our behavior as officers and as representatives of our president. So we are very careful with our actions, yet we are also intent on helping all the Filipinos here in Brunei Darussalam to the best of our abilities. The newly created Department of Migrant Workers, the DMW, will be operational by next year. And there will be adjustments to the operations of the Philippine Embassy here in Brunei, especially with regard to the division of our functions. Nevertheless, we are exerting much effort to make the transition period as smooth as possible for you, our compatriots here in Brunei Darussalam. We also seek your patience as we iron out the expected initial bumps that will be encountered. As BAGWIS AGILA Davao Chapter Cooperative continues to fulfill its aims and objectives of uniting Filipinos, working together with the Philippine Embassy to promote the welfare of our kababayan in Brunei, I know that you will also take on the task to contribute significantly to our nation building. Thank you, BAGWIS AGILA Davao Chapter Cooperative, for providing able support to the Philippine Embassy, not only in 2022, but in prior years. May 2023 bring even greater success to your organization. May all of you and your families have a safe, healthy, and joy-filled holiday season. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas!
Thank you very much. In grateful acknowledgement of her distinguished and invaluable services rendered as special guest during the and success of the occasion. Given this 11th day of December 2022 at Sarikandi, Kuala Lumpur, Brunei, Darussalam. Signed, Chairwoman Janet R. Santiago. Thank you so much. Sarikandi, Kuala Lumpur, Brunei, Darussalam. Signed, Chairwoman Janet R. Santiago. Palakpakan po natin si Sir Honorable Pete Raymond V. Delphine. Isang palakpakan pa dyan! Ayun! Naraling ng mga kapatid.
Mayroon tayong picture din. Dito. Kasama na